Hi, greetings from SDMIC classes. Students must have the qualities of desire, decision and determination. If they have these three qualities, definitely they can achieve anything in life. Now we continue with our chapter 2, meaning and fundamentals of double entry bookkeeping, class 3. This is part 3. Hope you must have watched the previous classes. I believe you all must have understood. I request you all to pay attention now. Let's continue. We have in the previous classes we have learned meaning and definition of double entry bookkeeping, then recording of accounting information. These all, everything I have explained. You can refer my previous classes. Indian system, English system, then under English system, single entry system, double entry system, then the important elements of double entry bookkeeping system I explained in the last class, and then definition of double entry system. These all I have already explained. Then meaning of account, then definition of account, then classification of accounts. And this classification of accounts now you have to understand very well. I explained in detail. The flowchart I have explained in detail in the last class. So now after that, now the last class, then in the end we explained golden rules of debit and credit. Okay. And now today we will explain what are the two aspects and two accounts and classification. Okay, and also I'll explain you one example so that it will be very clear and it will means you will be able to understand better, and also it is a basic thing and you must learn. And after that, no, you have to practice, keep practicing. Otherwise, it is of no use. You know, means the rule that if you don't brush it, it won't shine. Even an iron rod, if you keep it without using, it get rusted. Okay, then it start spoiling और डैमेज हो जाता है और खराब हो जाता है. लोखंड रहेगा तो अब इसमें जंग पकड़ते हैं ना. अगर सो बराबर यूज करते रहेगा तो कुछ में वो जंग नहीं पकड़ते हैं. डेली यूज करेगा तो सेम वे है. अपना बुद्धि, अपना जो नॉलेज जो भी है वो थोड़ा कभी जो पढ़ाई किया है उसको रिवाइज करना चाहिए, तो ही आपको दिमाग में आएगा. ठीक है. सो नाउ लेट अस सी टुडे. So now the golden rules of debit and credit, now personal account, real account, nominal account. Under personal account, if it is a personal account, you first of all you must know what is whether it is a personal account, real account and a nominal account. Any transaction, whatever transaction happen, there must be two things involved. Okay, either two personal account or two real account or two nominal account. Okay, so or a personal account and a real account, or a personal account and a nominal account, and or a personal or a real account and a nominal account, like that. No, so there will be always two accounts involved. Okay, so then you have to find out that what is the first thing. It's a personal account or a real account. So if it is a personal account, the rule you should apply that debit the receiver and credit the giver. And if it is the transaction in the second part or first part, whether if it is a real account, if it is a real account, debit what comes in and credit what goes out. I have explained in the last class if it is a purchase. If it is a cash purchase, cash account is a real account. The cash account debit, and if it is a cash purchase, cash account is a real account, and if it is a purchase account is a nominal account. So under nominal account, debit what? Debit all expenses and losses. So debit what means purchase. Purchase is a nominal account. So purchase debit what? All expenses. So purchase is an expenditure. So we have debited that. Okay. Then credit what? Debit all expenses, and cash account is a real account. Okay. So credit what goes out. See this rule. Here the first rule it came here and the second rule it came here. Same way, suppose if it is if the purchase is on credit purchase, on udari pe hai, okay, paisa immediately nahi diya hai. So what will happen? Purchase account is a nominal account of purchase mein debit all expenditure. Debit is purchase and expenditure, so debit expenditure, debit all expenses and losses, and credit means if it is a personal account, मतलब उधारी में लिया है तो जिसको दिया है, समझो ABC को देने का है, तो ABC को देने का रहेगा तो क्या है, that's a personal account. Personal account क्या है? Personal account में credit the giver, जिसने दिया है उसको credit किया. So that means purchase, debit purchase and credit the creditor. Okay. So these are the golden rules. So under personal account, this I explained very well in the last class. So now you have to practice it. Again I am explaining you just for your better understanding. Okay, now we will come into the activity. If you don't understand now, just refer the previous class again. Unless and until you get a good and thorough knowledge. Okay, so these are the basic things. So the base should be strong. So now activity 1. From the following transaction, find out two aspects to accounts and classification. Classify the accounts. These are very important. See, I told you, means the classification of accounts. I told you means just we have to understand whether it is a personal account, or it's a real account or a nominal account. That is compulsory. That is must. And then you can decide means what to debit and what to credit, because that golden rule is already given. Now the points are 5 points are given. Commence business with cash, then purchase goods on credit from Ajay, so this is a credit purchase. Cash sales, then received commission is an income, paid rent is an expenditure. Okay, now what are the two aspects? Two aspects are there, aspects 1 and aspects 2. So aspects 1, commence business with cash, so cash comes in, and aspect 2, proprietor is the giver. Okay, so now second thing, purchase goods on credit from Ajay. So purchase is an expenditure, aspect 1, purchase is an expenditure, aspect 2, Ajay is the giver. So these two aspects we must understand first, then only we can give the effect, entry effect. Now then third point is cash sales. So cash comes in, and this aspect 2, sales is an income. Then aspect fourth point, received commission. So aspect 1 is cash comes in, and aspect 2 is commission received an income. Then fifth point, rent paid rent is an expense, so aspect 1, rent is an expense. Then aspect 2, cash goes out. Now these are the things. This is very simple, just you have to just focus on this so that you will be able to understand better. Now second point is that two accounts, two aspects and two accounts. Now two aspects and two accounts we will see. So now what are the two aspects? Cash comes in and proprietor is a giver. Two accounts, cash account and capital account. Second, purchase is an expenditure and Ajay is the giver. So purchase account and Ajay's account. Then third point, cash comes in and sales is an income. Cash account and sales account. Then fourth point, cash comes in and commission received is an income. Cash account and commission account. Then fifth point, rent is an expenditure, cash goes out. Rent account and cash account. Now this, so we learn two aspects and two accounts. Okay. Now in the third step, two aspects, two accounts and classification. Let's see. 1, 2 aspects, 2 accounts and classification. Okay. So now first point में cash comes in and property is the giver. Those are the two aspects, and two accounts are cash account and capital account. And classification is cash is a real account and capital is a personal account. Capital account is a personal account. Cash account is a real account and capital account is a personal account. And these things, you should be thorough with this. Okay. This cash account is a real account. What are the real account? Or assets are real accounts. This you should know. And personal accounts. And the classification we have explained you very well, and some examples also given. And you can gather more examples from the textbook or from anywhere, and from your ideas also you can make out it. Just mere understanding is required for this. You just make out whether it's a real account, whether it's a personal account, whether it is a nominal account. Now the second point, purchase, two aspects: purchase is an expenditure and Ajay is the giver. Purchase account and the Ajay's account. Purchase account is a nominal account and Ajay's account is a personal account. Now third, cash comes in and sales is an income. Cash account and sales account. Cash account is a real account and the sales account is a nominal account. Most of the time the things are repeated actually. Now fourth point, cash comes in and the commission received is an income. So cash account and commission account, commission received account. Because in some organization there will be commission paid also and commission received also. So that should be specified. So commission received is an income, it goes to the group income side, income group, and if it is a commission paid, then it is a expenditure, it should go to the expenditure group. Okay, so cash is a real account and commission received is a nominal account. And rent is an expenditure, fifth point, rent is an expenditure, cash goes out. Rent account and cash account. Rent is a nominal account and the cash account is a real account. So this we learned. I think there is no doubt. Okay, it's clear. There is no chance of any doubt. You have to just revise it. Okay. Now in the third step, okay, let us third thing. Now analysis of transaction by applying rules of debit and credit. It's a traditional approach. So I will explain you better in the Excel sheet. Now activity 2. From the following transaction, find out two aspects, two accounts, classify the accounts. Now I will give you, here one more step I will show you, passing the journal entry. Okay, so here it is up to classification of accounts, and I am just giving you, I will show you how to pass the journal entry also. With this 6 points I will explain you. Started business with cash, rupees 50,000. Purchased machinery on credit from Avinash for rupees 20,000. Purchased goods for rupees 5,000 from Rahul on cash. This is mentioned cash. If it is not mentioned from Rahul, then it is a credit purchase. If it is mentioned here from Rahul on cash, if it is on credit, then also it is a credit purchase. If it is not mentioned, it is not mentioned on cash, it is purchased from Rahul, then also it is a credit purchase. But here it is mentioned on cash, so it's a cash purchase. Fourth point, sold goods to Aniket for rupees 6,000 on credit. It is mentioned credit. Then fifth point, paid salary rupees 1,000. Sixth point, sold old tables for rupees 3,000. Now let us see. First of all, the first activity, first thing, what are the two aspects we have to find out. Then what are the two accounts, two aspects and two accounts. Then classify the accounts, whether it is a real account, whether it is a nominal account or a personal account. So that steps. And see, first point, started business with cash. So cash comes in and proprietor is the giver. Then purchased machinery, So purchase of machinery is a capital expenditure. So Avinash is the giver. Aspect 2. Then third point, aspect 1, purchase is an expenditure, and second aspect 2 is cash goes out because it's a cash purchase. Then receivable from Aniket because it's a credit sales is already given. Receivable from Aniket and sales is an income. Aspect 2. Then aspect 1, salary is an expense, and aspect 2, cash goes out. Then sold goods on table, so cash comes in and asset is reduced. That means aspect 2. Now 2 aspects and 2 accounts. 2 aspects. Cash comes in and property is the giver. Cash account and capital account. Then machinery. Machinery is a capital expenditure. Machinery account and machinery is a capital expenditure, and Avinash is the giver. Machinery account and Avinash account. 2 accounts involved. And then purchase is an expenditure and cash goes out. Purchase account and cash account. Then receivable from Aniket and sales is an income. Aniket account and sales account. Fifth point, salary is an expense, cash goes out. Salary account and cash account. Then cash comes in, asset is reduced. It's a sale of old asset. Cash account and asset or furniture account is reduced. Now 2 aspects, 2 accounts and classification. In the last time I have shown you means this. Just some time back I have explained all these things. So this is just to make you more understand. Okay, so 2 aspects. Cash comes in, proprietor is a giver. Cash account and capital account. Cash account is a real account and capital account is a personal account. Then machinery, capital expenditure, and Avinash is a giver. 2 aspects and 2 accounts, machinery account and Avinash account. Machinery is a real account and Avinash is a personal account. Down, then purchase is an expenditure or cash goes out. Purchase account and cash account. Purchase is a nominal account and cash is a real account. Then receivable from Aniket and sales is an income. Aniket's account and sales account. Aniket is a personal account and sales is a nominal account. Then 5th point, salary is an expenditure and cash goes out. Salary account and cash account. Salary is a nominal account and cash is a real account. Cash comes in and asset reduced. Cash account and asset furniture account. Old table sale kiya. That is why it is a furniture account. Okay, so now cash account is a real account and asset account is also a real account. So both are one account reduced and one account added. One account is increased, means cash increase and asset reduced. Okay, this is the thing. This is the way. Now, apart from this, I will show you from the above example. I will show you how to pass the journal entry. Understanding these 2 accounts, making realizing this classification, real account, nominal account, and personal account, and identifying the 2 accounts, pass the journal entries. So, I started business with 50,000. So cash comes in. So cash account debit 50,000 to capital account. 50,000 means credited 50,000. So narration is being cash introduced by the proprietor to start business, okay, to commence business. Now machinery purchase from Avinash, machinery account and Avinash account. The machinery account debit 20,000 to Avinash account 20,000. Being machinery purchase from Avinash on credit. Now purchase of purchase account to cash account. Being goods purchased on cash. Purchase account debit 5,000 to cash account 5,000. Now Aniket account to sales account. Aniket account debit 6,000 to sales account 6,000. Being goods sold to Aniket on credit. उधारी पे दिया है. Now salary account to cash account. Salary account 1,000 rupees. Salary account debit 1,000 rupees to cash account 1,000 rupees. Being salary paid by cash. Now cash account to asset account. Cash account debit 3,000 to asset account, furniture account 3,000. So being old furniture sold means table sold and cash received against that. So I think it is clear. Okay. So now let us see. So now these things you have to practice. Okay. Now in the next class we will take a classification of accounts, modern approach. Okay. So now this class we will wind up here and we'll continue in the next class. I request all my students to study regularly. If you don't understand, watch again and again, because I want all my students to score full marks or just close to 100% mark, and it is possible. Most important, you all must make a strong base in the subject that decides your career. आगे क्या करना है, क्या पढ़ना है, कौन सा हायर एजुकेशन के लिए जाना है, वो सब इसके ऊपर डिपेंड रहेगा. Okay, so be serious and study. Please read again and again, learn and practice to achieve your life's goal. I request all to share the video classes to reach more and more people so that many students and public can take the benefits. My message is help each other to grow together for a better India. जितना जो आप लोग स्प्रेड करेंगे उतना अच्छा है, क्योंकि बहुत ज़्यादा जन पढ़ेंगे उतना मीन्स जो अपना मैन पावर का रिक्वायरमेंट आ रहा है, because the economy is growing. Economy is when the growth of economy is directly proportional to the job opportunities as well as business opportunities. It is not necessary that one has to do job only. You can do business also. You can do service profession. Many activities are coming up. So you must have the knowledge. Okay, so be active and learn and grab the opportunity. Please subscribe and support for a good cause. Thank you.